The story begins in a town called Rose Creek, where the residents hear news that Bartholomew Bogue, the ruler, wants to take and control their land. The worried residents gather in a church. They debate whether they should fight Bogue or resign themselves to leaving their homes. They feel the chances of winning are slim because most of the residents there are farmers, and Bogue also has many henchmen in the town. Bogue has bribed all the officials there. The residents' debate is still ongoing when suddenly the church door is broken down, and in comes Bogue, the man they were debating about. Bogue forces the residents to sell their land for $20. The residents refuse to sell their land because they feel it is worth 3 times the price offered by Bogue. The refusal makes Bogue angry, and he burns down the church as a threat. Bogue tells the residents that he will return in 3 weeks to give them time to think. Those who agree will be given $20, and those who disagree will face a bad fate. As Bogue is about to leave, one of the residents named Matthew Cullen says that Bogue is a very vile man. Hearing this, Bogue gets angry and immediately kills him, and several other residents are killed by Bogue's men. Amid the residents' debate, a cowboy named Sam Chisholm arrives at a bar in Amador City. He is looking for a man named Powder Dan for murder and theft. Sam asks the bartender, who is actually the man he's looking for. Dan's friends try to shoot Sam when they hear this. However, Sam quickly subdues them with his pistol, and Dan is shot dead. Sam meets Joshua Faraday, a gambling cowboy with great shooting skills. The residents who witnessed the incident try to capture Sam. Sam explains that he is an officer appointed by the court and designated as a peace officer. Dan he killed was a wanted man, dead or alive. Emma Cullen, the wife of Matthew killed by Bogue, sees the incident and tries to ask for Sam's help. Emma is willing to give up all her wealth in exchange. Emma explains that her husband was killed. The residents were slaughtered, and many residents were starving, all caused by a ruler named Bogue. Hearing Bogue's name, Sam is initially not interested, but after hearing Emma's explanation, he agrees to help her. Sam begins to look for people who can help him fight Bogue. The first person he recruits is Faraday. Sam offers Faraday to join in exchange for buying back Faraday's horse, which he had to surrender due to a gambling loss. With that offer, Faraday agrees to join. Sam asks Faraday to go to a place called Volcano Springs to look for someone named Goodnight Robichaux and ask him to meet back in Junction City in 3 days. Sam arrives at a house owned by an unknown person, and suddenly a man named Vasquez appears. Vasquez is a criminal wanted dead or alive with a $500 reward for murder. Sam offers that he will not capture him as long as Vasquez joins him. Vasquez agrees to join. Meanwhile, Faraday arrives at Volcano Springs. There is a duel between Billy Rocks and a man. Billy wins the first match. However, the man was not satisfied with his defeat and challenged Billy again, offering double or nothing if Billy refused. So Billy agreed. In this duel, he did not use his gun but a knife. Swiftly, Billy threw his knife right into the man's chest, who then died, and the match was won by Billy. Goodnight Robichaux, Billy's companion, collected Billy's winnings from those who bet against him. Faraday told Goodnight that Sam had sent him. Goodnight agreed to join Sam on the condition of bringing Billy. They then met in Junction City. Next, they went to a house to look for Jack Horn. Sam offered Jack to join him against Bogue, but Jack did not answer and walked away, leaving them behind. Sam and his friends continued their journey. When they rested from their journey, Jack returned, wanting to join, and a Native American named Red Harvest joined, asking for something to eat as a sign of friendship. They then continued their journey to Rose Creek. Upon arrival, Sam was confronted by several men claiming to be deputies. Sam said that there were many cowards working with Bogue and killing innocent residents. Sam stated that if Bogue wanted the area, he would have to face him. This led to a shootout between them. However, they were easily defeated by Sam's group. One deputy managed to escape, and another hiding was sent away to deliver a message to Bogue that the area was now under Sam's control, and if Bogue wanted to return, he would have to make a deal with him. Bogue had to come alone if he did not want to be called a coward. All the residents who had previously hidden finally came out after Emma said that Sam and his friends had come to help them. Sam said that Bogue would return sooner, about 8 days, after hearing the message from the deputy. Sam then freed the workers who had been working like slaves in the mine controlled by Bogue, and took the ammunition and explosives stored in the mine. Meanwhile, the deputy released by Sam had reached Sacramento, where Bogue lived. Hearing this, Bogue was very upset and killed the deputy. Sam planned and strategized to face the arrival of Bogue and his group by preparing traps in buildings and placing explosives at several strategic ground locations. Soon after, Red Harvest came and reported that Bogue would soon arrive at dawn. Sam caught Goodnight wanting to leave them. Goodnight explained that he had seen too much death, and now he had become forgiving and could be considered a coward, so he finally left Sam. The next day, everything was prepared to face the arrival of Bogue. The wives and children were moved to hide. Bogue finally arrived with a large number of troops, including Native Americans. Bogue attacked by dividing the attack from different sides. Some of Bogue's troops were disabled by Sam's friends and residents. Bogue's troops, who managed to enter the town, were confronted by Red Harvest, Sam and others, who disabled Bogue's troops using arrows from the rooftops and fire arrows to burn the carts filled with straw, aiming to trap Bogue's troops inside the town so they could be easily disabled. Faraday was shot by one of the surviving deputies. Seeing this, Vasquez became angry and shot the deputy several times until he died. Goodnight came back to help Sam and the others, seeing many of his troops defeated. Bogue used his Gatling gun, which quickly devastated the town and resulted in many casualties. Sam swiftly moved the hiding wives and children to safety. While Jack Horn attempted to save a shot townsman, he was struck by an arrow from Bogue's Native American warriors. Despite fighting back, Jack succumbed to his wounds and died. The same warrior then tried to kill Emma but was subdued by Red Harvest. Sam and his companions were running out of bullets and getting injured. In such a state, Faraday attempted to destroy the Gatling gun. Sam, Goodnight, and Billy protected Faraday from Bogue's men's attacks, but Goodnight and Billy were killed by the Gatling gun's fire. Faraday was shot multiple times and fell from his horse. While sitting wounded, Faraday tried to light a cigar. One of Bogue's men helped light the cigar, then pointed his gun at Faraday, intending to kill him. However, before he could shoot, Faraday collapsed. Bogue's men thought Faraday was dead, but suddenly Faraday rose with a lit dynamite stick. He threw it towards Bogue's men and the Gatling gun, killing almost all of Bogue's remaining men and destroying the Gatling gun. Seeing this, Bogue became enraged. Eventually, Bogue and his two remaining men checked the town's condition. When Bogue's men entered a building, a shootout occurred, killing Bogue's men. Sam confronted Bogue in a duel. Sam was quicker, shooting Bogue's hand, causing him to drop his gun. Bogue tried to flee, but Sam shot him in the leg, causing him to fall. Bogue pleaded for Sam not to kill him, but Sam reminded Bogue to pray for his mother and his sibling, whom he had once killed. Sam strangled Bogue with a rope. Bogue tried to fight back by shooting a hidden pistol in his boot, but Emma shot him first, resulting in Bogue's death. The townspeople were overjoyed and thankful to Sam and his friends, promising to give a proper burial to their fallen comrades. And so the movie ends. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, because by subscribing you have supported me to make better videos. See you in the next video.